Hi guys, welcome to the Saving Money Show. Me, your host Sean. Well, today we are discussing Amazon and the fact that their kind of approach is. I apologise for the background noise. We are outside. It is inevitable. I do apologise. Anyway, as I said, today we're discussing Amazon and the fact that their approach is, if you're making money and it's not an area where you're making money, then you're taking a liberty. We're going to push you out. And they saw Peloton making money. They saw Lululemon taking over Mirror to compete. They saw that it wasn't actually competing. So what did they do? They decided to team up with Echelon and come up with their own bike. Now, how would that work? Now, the bike is going to be half the price of Peloton's, but I could see these guys doing it as part of Amazon Prime. And when they do the Amazon Prime, they'll have an add-on for this. However, I think Peloton subscribers are quite loyal because they all become like a community. Maybe not at first, but after a while they do. And then they will become, if you realise, they become quite hard to pull away. But if some of these Peloton owners have Amazon Prime, and I don't think they're so much going after the Peloton owners as going after the new subscribers that Peloton will be going after. Now, it's going to be quite difficult for Amazon to make a profit, but Amazon's the kind who can make a loss until they drive Peloton out and then go. I sold my Peloton for a profit because of the other earnings, last earnings, and I was considering getting back in. However, I see this, I can see a dip with Peloton. I think this can take a while for Amazon get a rise out. I want to see how it plays out. I hold Amazon shares. And they have gone up, and I do not hold Echelon. It might be worth picking up a couple, but I do want to see how it plays out. Another company that I come into the Nasdaq, and I'm looking to pick up some. I've spoke about them in the past. I haven't been able to trade them. Is MindMed. I really do like them as a company. They do deal with psychedelic drugs, not for you to go buzzing of a weekend, you know, but they are the type that you use for certain conditions that cannot be treated, and they are treating them. They have a huge pipeline in the progress. They're coming to Nasdaq, and I think it will do incredibly well. Anyway, now it's time for my shameless plug. And don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Saving Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button, even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me. I like a debate, and if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of others. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. Now, we move on to allergy therapeutics. I'm beginning to get deja vu, because some of these companies that I'm talking about now were companies I went into over a decade ago when they were young, and I was a young investor. Sorry about that. And what happened? I went into these companies when I saw something in them, but then I started getting told, no, these are the type of companies you should go into. And when these companies ran up, I pulled my money out and put the money in the companies that I was told I should go into. And what happened? The companies I was told I should go into gave me a tiny, steady, little income, and then went downhill. So that's why you should not listen to other people. You should do your own research. You know, don't even listen to me. I'm an idiot on the internet. Yeah. So, Barrick Gold, I sold too low. I ended up buying back in more than 3 times the value, and it was still classed as undervalued. Allergy therapeutics, I sold at £1. Back then, I'd made my money. I'd made money on it. Yeah. I got in. It's not showing it. It's not showing it. I got in early on. It had a huge run up. I sold, and it carried on running up. But anyway, it's got a 14 PE. At the time, I didn't know about PE ratios. I just looked at the company. I saw it was a good company, had a good future. Nah. Secures a virus-like particle technology platform with broadened vaccine pipeline. The licensing agreement. Now, it's secured a new particle technology platform to help with the vaccine. pipeline, which would be very handy round about now, especially with viruses floating about. You know, they haven't mentioned COVID, but I wouldn't be surprised if they entered it or licensed to some of them. But you know, they have spoke about using it for cancer and asthma. Now, remember, a lot of the small players who went into COVID were originally cancer vaccine players, so don't be surprised if this goes into COVID. No. Anyway, they have a unique platform which already is being licensed out. Now, they know just what to do with it. They have a history. They have a pipeline. Now not all-time highs. They are considered to be a good price. You know, the right blend of quality and value, Stockopedia calls it. You know, and no offence, but that sounds good to me. If you look at the Piotrowski score, it passes 6 out of all 9. You know, when reasonable earnings should be 5%, it has 16%. You know, I think you could go into GSK. I am in GSK, you know, so it's full disclosure there. But GSK is more a steady dividend yield, and it's at a low price. It's working on the vaccine, so it should hit $17. So I should make $3 a share on it. And even if I don't, I've got a good dividend coming in. That is why I'm in there. This is a company that you look at all these figures, you know, it should grow quite well. You know, it's 2.14 million level 3 cash flow, 13.17 operating cash flow. Is I think it's doing quite well. Price to sales of 1.4. You know, now I hate it when Yahoo Finance does this and only goes back to December, but apparently they have more cash on hand since then, and 37 million total liabilities, current assets 57 million, 57.5 million. You know, they've almost double the current assets than they have liabilities. They actually have more cash than they have liabilities, so they can pay that off, no problem. But they want to keep cash on hand, which is the current rate climate is good to do. Anyway, I'll see you later. Stay safe, stay savvy, stay investing. Don't forget to check out the next video.